Here it is. Finally TV. Your host Gabriel, voice of the valley. Let's go! Tune in, subscribe, YouTube, let's get it.
Finally TV, here we are, party people, yet again another episode of Voice of the Valley, coming to you from Beacon, New York. And remember, don't just dream, inspire, don't just imagine, create, and just don't believe, achieve. That's the way it goes down right here on Finally TV. I have a very special guest for you today. She goes by Riss, aka Marissa. Marissa, say hello, girl.
Hey, what's good?
How you doing, girl?
I'm doing good.
Good. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, of course. A good friend of Rachel Hendricks and
Yes.
Drawzilla.
Absolutely, yep.
That's how we met. That's how we got together. Yep. Nice job over at Drumline Studios. You may remember Drawzilla was on the show very recently, so if you haven't checked out his episode, do so. Rachel Hendricks was like episode 3 or 4, so make sure you get out there and watch Rachel Hendricks. She has a great story. But today we're all about Riss, man.
Yes.
All about Riss. So we're gonna let the people know what you're all about, and we're gonna get right into this, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's start it off. Where were you born, and how did you end up in the Hudson Valley?
I am born in Poughkeepsie, New York.
Okay.
I was born in Poughkeepsie, New York, and I've lived here my whole life.
Okay.
I lived in the Bronx for a little while with an aunt, but
Okay.
I came back here about a couple years ago and
Okay.
have been here trying to build up.
You know, I think that the Bronx rubbed off on you a little bit, though, because not for nothing, there's no nonsense. When I first met you, I was like, she gives me that Bronx vibe. Like, I think she's not from around here. You know, like, I had never met you, so I was like, oh, she's probably from the Bronx or something, you know? So the Bronx, I think, rubbed off on you a little bit.
Yeah,
you know?
my mom's side is from there.
Okay.
So, I do have some family there.
Gotcha. Okay. So we talked about it. Vassar versus
Yes.
St. Francis, right? Go
Yeah.
Vassar. There you go.
Vassar's just cleaner. I don't know.
There you go.
That's where a lot of people are born, though.
Yeah,
you know?
I know. It seems to be the go-to when you're preggers and go pop your
When you're
baby.
preggers. Right.
You go pop your baby out over at Vassar. Go get your surgery at St. Francis. That's pretty much how that goes.
Basically.
So if I could ask you, what's the nationality? What are you?
I'm white.
Okay.
Half Russian,
Okay.
half Irish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
A lot of people, they tell me, they're like, oh, you're Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
I'm like, no,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
Russian.
Yeah. Wow,
Thank
look at
though.
you. See, I told you I was right. That's the straight Bronx influence, making everybody think she's Boricua. Because I swear to God, she was going to be like, oh, well, my father is Boricua and my mom is, Irish or something. Okay. So you said Russian and Irish.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Well, welcome. So let's talk about it a little bit. Let's talk about, why are you here today? What brings Riss to the show today on Finally TV?
Well, I'm an artist.
Okay.
I love rapping and singing.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, I'm just a musician trying to promote my music.
Got you. Well, I think you came to the platform to do that.
Right.
What better way than to come on the Voice of the Valley and let everybody know what you're doing?
Right. Shout out to Poughkeepsie, New York,
There you go.
845.
Yes. Shout out to 845 for
Kisses.
sure. Oh, get kisses from Marissa. All right. So tell me, when did you realize what your passion was? When did you realize music is what you wanted to do? That something was in you, was burning for music?
I would say maybe about 2013, I started messing around making beats.
Oh.
And, I loved it so much that I was like, you know what? I want to study songwriting. So I started, studying songwriting.
Okay.
And as I was doing that, I'm like, you know what? I want to be an artist. I can do this. All you have to do is believe, work hard, and achieve.
Yeah.
And you can do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So...
Just don't believe, achieve.
Right.
That's how we set this thing off, No, that's great. So you mentioned 2013 when the passion hit, but you went right to beat making?
Yeah.
You did?
Yep.
So that part kind of intrigued you a little bit more
Yeah.
than the other side. Okay.
Yeah.
That's different. I don't really hear that a lot.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So with that, and then realizing, okay, now I think I could actually rhyme or sing on this production that I'm doing. You know, how did that all come together? Like, did you make a beat one day and you're like, let me just see how something sounds on it? Or what happened?
I think I was just truly obsessed with witty punchlines.
Okay.
That I was just like, you know what? I can do this.
Gotcha.
I know how to do this. So, you know, I did start on a very old laptop, you know, recording myself on beats that I had made and beats on YouTube.
Got you.
So when I started doing that, I actually had a best friend with me, and she did it with me too. So from there, I just was really passionate about it, and I wanted to really pursue it and continue. She didn't, but you know, I could tell that it was something in me that was like, you know what, this is what you really want. You know,
desires burning in there.
Yeah.
Got you. So you say 2013. So since 2013, how have you been pursuing this thing? You've been going to the studio? What have you been doing?
Since 2013, I was, you know, I started doing the beats, like I said, and then I got into the songwriting, and I've been in the studio for the past 2 years. You know, I came up with like a lot of songs, but not like some that I was really comfortable with putting out.
Gotcha.
So I waited a while, but I've been in the studio for the past 2 years.
Gotcha. And I'm assuming that's Drumline Studios?
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely. Shout out to Drumline.
Yes. I met you either at a birthday party there or something.
Yes.
I met you. I think it was
Rachel's birthday.
Yeah, that's what it was. So it makes sense to me that, you know, you're in that family doing some recording in there. But not a little bit of recording. There's a few tracks out for you right now, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So why don't we look into the camera, let them know where they can hear that music and where they can follow you at.
You could find me on SoundCloud, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify at Marissa Elise, aka Riss.
Okay, so the whole thing, and they'll find you. Okay.
Yep.
Got you. And what songs are out there that they can go check out?
I have about 4 or 5 songs. I would say Shook and Goddamn.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, there you go. Usually I get a few minutes to myself in this busy schedule of mine, and I get to just sit down and listen to some music. This time I didn't get to do that. So on Shook, are you singing, are you rapping, you doing both? What are you doing?
I'm doing both.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Future, you know, type of flow.
Okay.
I love Future. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. She got a lot of energy in here. I love this girl right now. She's doing her thing. So that's great because that's good progress on what you've been doing, right?
Yep.
The last 2 years to get, 4 or 5 songs on there. That's great. Have you been seeing some good traction on there with this stuff? Like you been getting some feedback?
I would say Shook definitely has been getting some good feedback.
Dream Chaser on the beat, bitch.
Shook, all you bitches shook. I can see it in your eyes. All you bitches shook. You don't even gotta try. Popping on the book, bitch, you telling lies. All you bitches shook. Shook, all you bitches shook. I can see it in your eyes. All you bitches shook. You don't even gotta try. Popping on the book, bitch, you telling lies. All you bitches shook. Tongue sharp, ain't afraid to cut a hoe. Why you bitches acting soft like dough? I knock them down like a bow. Bitch, you fall like domino. Got you bitches shook. You be acting fishy, catch you like hook. Got you bitches shook. You be acting fishy, catch you like hook. I won't let you slide like a hockey puck. Pressure make you
Some of my R&B tracks too.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up. I love it. We talked a little bit about, your passion, and part of that passion is like the part of it that speaks to me and liking bars and punchlines and things of that nature. So who would you say are your inspirations as far as that goes? Like who are you looking at when you want to pull some inspiration and start writing something? Who you throwing on?
I love Fab.
Okay.
Lil Wayne.
Okay.
I love my girl Nicki Minaj.
Okay,
and
there you go. You have that little Nicki vibe a little bit in
Yeah.
you. I see that.
yes, the Barb ran off.
Okay.
She rubbed off on me. But who else? I really I really like Charlie Clips
Oh,
for
okay.
battle rappers.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z, you know, that's our go-to. That's our
Okay.
Bible.
Okay.
He's our Bible.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
And
So-
I'm not into stealing bars either.
Ooh.
That's one thing I do not
Yeah.
like is, you know, it's one thing to take two words from somebody and make them into your own, but stealing is just not.
Like bar for bar, word for word.
Yeah.
Like the whole scheme is like,
Right.
yeah, no, I get that. That's never fun. We used to call those
I
biters.
actually think Tory Lanez just did that.
You do?
Yeah.
With him versus,
He did it on Charlie.
he did?
Yeah.
He was going against
He was going against Don.
Don Q.
Yup. And he took about 4 lines from Charlie.
Get out.
And said, hey.
Oh,
He said, hey, it's just for, you know, to show my appreciation, or you know how some artists are, you know.
yeah.
But yeah, he did that.
Tory, shame on you. I think that a lot of industry rappers get inspiration from today's battle rap.
Absolutely.
And they don't give him credit ever.
Ever.
You know?
Fab definitely did.
Yeah.
You know, he definitely used a lot of stuff from battle rappers.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne, maybe a little bit, but not quite so much.
Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of them are just guilty of that. And I just wish that they would just shout out battle rap a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, like put a little bit more of a spotlight
That's
on
where
them.
the inspirational comes
Yeah,
from. I mean,
yeah.
that's what people used to do on the streets. I
Yes.
mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
how it is. And I used to do it.
Yeah.
You know, I used to have so much fun. I wasn't like the nicest, but, you know, I would get into it and I just loved it.
Yeah, yeah, no, I get it. Trust me. You're talking to somebody who completely understands. You don't even know.
A real hip hop head, yeah.
So let's talk about like a little bit about risks and things that you might be doing when you're not recording something or you know, writing the new song or creating that new sound. How about some activities? What's a favorite activity for Riss? What are you doing if you're not recording or writing right now?
Ooh. Well, sometimes I like to shop if I got some spare change.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I like to travel a little bit here and there.
Okay.
That's basically, you know, it. I mean, I'm really focused, so I stay at home a lot and just write.
Gotcha.
You know?
Well, that's the way you got to be in the beginning. You know,
You have to really be determined and
Yeah.
hungry
Yeah.
to really do this. And that means, you know, when you're an artist, you have about 7 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
You have to write. You have to make sure that you have a look.
Right.
You have to take your own pictures. You
Right.
got to do so many things. So much goes into it
Right.
that you really don't have time for a social life or, you know, activities,
Yeah, yeah.
you know,
Yeah, if you're serious about the craft.
if you're serious
Yeah.
about it.
Because I'm assuming, do you work full time too?
No, I work part-time.
Okay.
I mean, I'm making a lot of sacrifices.
Yeah, that's
You know,
the thing.
cut down hours so I could have more hours to focus.
Wow.
And, you know.
That's dedication right
Yeah.
there, y'all. So
notes.
we tried to steer away from music, but it didn't work. So I'm gonna steer us away from music. You got a lot of energy. You're a lot of fun. So tell me, is there like a favorite sport for you?
I love basketball.
Oh, okay.
I love me a basketball player.
There we go. She's the second girl who came on talking about basketball.
Yes.
Naisha Chanel said her favorite sport was basketball.
Yes,
So, there you go.
I used to play when I was younger, not in, you know, school and stuff,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
just for fun.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Okay, so a little ball.
Yeah.
Favorite team? Don't say the Knicks.
I wasn't going to say the Knicks.
I mean, we have to say
I
the
would
Knicks.
say
but
the Heat. I like the Heat.
You like the Heat?
Yeah, and I've been to a Heat game before. It was
Okay.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, Miami's a lot of fun. Miami's
of fun.
Miami's a lot too much fun. So tell me about, since you know you're not Spanish or anything,
Right?
let's talk about food.
I love all food.
Okay, so
I am not a picky eater.
let's put it to you like this though. You can only eat this next meal for the next month.
Okay, go.
All right. I want to know
Tacos.
what the meal is. Tacos? Is it really?
I swear to
You're
God.
the second person who said tacos.
Bible tacos.
Yeah?
I can eat tacos every single day.
I think wifey would
Crunchy
agree with you, too.
tacos.
Yeah, there you go. You and Angie, just go have some tacos.
Right.
I'll just play some Madden, I guess. In the
I love
back.
steak tacos too. I love the Mexican type. I love, the American kind.
Oh, okay.
I love it all.
There you go. So tacos, what you would eat for a month?
Yes.
Okay.
Or
there you-
Popeyes.
Popeyes. There you go.
I
There you go.
love the spicy chicken.
There you go. So let me ask you this: Is there? Let's pose it to you like this: Out of all the places you've been in the world,
Mm-hmm.
right? You have had to have been there before. And I said to you, you can go to this one place because I need you just to go find yourself. I need you to go write 10 songs right now that are straight fire. Where are you retreating to go write these 10 songs that I need you to write?
The Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic.
It was breathtaking.
Really?
I mean, it's the hospitality as well.
Mm-hmm.
People are really, really sweet there.
Mm-hmm.
But it was very peaceful there. Now, I've been to Mexico. I've been to the Bahamas. And they were great, but it was just, I felt really connected there. I'm not Dominican, I'm not Spanish.
Well, I was going to say, you
but
had people running up on you. Mira cómo está. And you were like, what?
I loved it there. I really did.
But how many times they think you were Spanish?
I think
Everybody.
in my life,
Yeah.
my whole life,
Yeah.
I think everybody has thought I've
Yeah,
been
there you go.
Spanish.
That's funny. Okay, fair enough. So Dominican Republic. I
Right.
like it. I haven't been there. I want to go.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. So let's talk about a pet peeve. You got any pet peeves? What's a pet peeve for you?
Whew. People that talk about it but don't be about it.
Oh, yeah, we've seen a lot of those.
I hate somebody that just will sit there and tell you, I'm going to do this and I want to do this and I'm going to do this, but never do it.
Yeah.
They always talk themselves out of it in their mind because they're so fearful of not really, basically pursuing or just, I don't like it.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
I don't like it.
I don't blame you at all. One of my pet peeves are people who cancel interviews.
Yeah.
My God. It's like I create these like a month in advance.
Right.
And then the day of or the day before, like, yo, I can't do it.
It's fear. It's fear.
Come on, man.
It's always
I know
fear.
sometimes there's a legitimate reason why you can't do something.
Yeah.
But why you wait for me to reach out to you to confirm, to tell me you
Some people are just so not professional.
No, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Not professional.
No, I couldn't agree with you anymore. So that's great. All right. So being an artist, being a rapper, being a singer, sometimes you're going to come across some moments where you really feel really good about, what you're doing.
Right.
So I pose this question a couple different ways. It's one of my favorite questions on the show. But you alluded to it a little earlier when we were talking. Tell me about that moment where it kind of solidified, okay, I'm on the right path. I'm doing the right thing. People are like noticing. Tell that story real quick.
I would say I had a producer that worked for Little Uzi. He did maybe like one song.
Okay.
And he DM'd me and he was like, I really like your work. I want to work with you soon.
okay.
And that made me feel like, wow, like it's kind of paying off in a way because, every day I kind of I have my own fears.
Sure.
I feel like, wow, this is just not working. Nobody likes my stuff. What do I do? There's got to be a better game plan. But once he hit me up and was like, I want to work with you soon, I'm like, wow, like that means a lot because he got a plaque for that.
Yeah.
That record that he did. And it made me feel like, wow, like, it could happen for me.
Yeah.
It could happen one day. So.
Oh, I truly believe that. And I just think if you just keep doing what you said before, putting your best foot forward, you keep trying, you keep showing up, and eventually it'll go. It'll pop, No, that's great. I like to ask that question because it gets you to relive that moment. You feel good about it again, and, you try to aspire to get more moments like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, I think you're on your way. So let's tell the people, in closing, where they can find you. I know you're on Instagram, but tell them what the Instagram is.
Marissa Elise, MARISSA, Elise ILYSE. And you can find me on YouTube, SoundCloud under Riss, RISS.
Okay, there you go. So look her up. Follow her Instagram. I know it's on the screen somewhere, so you guys will be able to check that out. Go follow her page. She's always posting stuff on there. She's very active.
Yes.
Check out YouTube. You could check out all of her songs. You could check out Spotify. And what was the other one? Spotify, Pandora,
iTunes,
There you
Apple
go.
Music. You can find me on there.
There you go. So all the go-to spots you can find Riss. Go listen to that music. Comment below on what you think about it and all that good stuff. But I have to say, it was a pleasure having you on the show.
Yes, thank you so much for giving me a chance.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
appreciate it so much.
Yes. So future projects and whatnot. Are you got something in the works that we're going to talk about later, or what?
Yes, I do have a couple songs coming out this month.
Okay.
And possibly a visual for the end of the month.
Ooh, look at
Possibly.
that. Look at that. So you're not only going to see her here chilling and vibing, you're going to see her in a video doing her music thing. So make sure you guys go check that out. Maybe you can come back when you release all that, and we'll talk about it. We'll review it and all that good stuff. We'll do that good thing. But I want to thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
So it is Riss. I am Gabriel. This is Voice of the Valley. Finally, TV, baby. We out.
All my bitches work. Work. All my bitches work.
Shorty sexy, so I told her she alright. Guess I'm drippy, but she hit me with that boy goodnight. Ay, on to the next, ain't tripping. Your money is really the mission. But shorty so sexy, she dripping, she flex. Hey yo, that's Henny she sipping. Hey baby, I just wanna see you moving twerk. Back it up, don't you front your ass a flirt. Your hair on fleek and your nails they match your shirt. Baby, give me just a minute, I'ma put your ass to work. Work. Smoking on that perp. Her hand was on my zipper while my hand was up a shirt. She think I'm freaky and she dig my kind of dirt. She from New York, she know the vibes when I say yeah.
All night, getting money. Count it in the morning, pop that ass, keep it jumping. Work. All my bitches work. Work. All my bitches work.